Hi, y'all. So today is April 24th. Today's Wednesday. How's your week going? My week is going good. Um, I still have to push myself to get into work, but once I'm there, I'm good. It's been at an okay pace at work. It's been like 10, 15 minutes in between calls, which makes the day a little bit longer, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It just slows time. And I play I have games downloaded on my second phone, and that helps me, with the time. So anyways, okay. I've been wanting to tell you guys my next car. No, let me stop playing. So you guys know my car is a 2009 Hyundai Sonata. It has 236,000 miles on it. It runs good, wear and tear, wear and tear. The amount of miles, how old the car is, I keep up with my car. I hope to get many more years out of it. But at the same time, y'all know I be looking, right? I be looking. And, I like to look at reviews and things like that. So, the car that I would like to get is weird. It is so weird. But I don't know if I would buy it just yet. You know what I mean? When the time comes, will this be the car? I don't know. Well, let me tell you what car it is. It's a 2024 Buick Envista. Now, some people like it, some people don't. I think it looks so good. It's a compact SUV. This year, 2024, is the first year that Buick came out with it. Of course, Buick has the Encore, all of these other ones. But yeah, who would have thought Buick, right? Buick is not on the map of like cars. Like when you hear cars, you hear Camrys, Toyota, Honda, Kia, and Hyundai, right? You hear about those a lot, especially Honda and Toyota, very reliable cars. Um, Now, I will say this, since the pandemic, I don't know how any of these cars really are. You know what I mean? Especially during the pandemic when these cars are being built. I don't trust those years of like 2021 through 2023. I don't trust those cars. Even the new cars, let me tell you this. New cars still have defects. You know what I mean? It can still have defects. I'm not saying a new car is going to be scot free of issues. No, but it does have warranty, um, which is a good thing. Now, you might say, Candace, why would you think about getting a new car versus a used car? My whole thought process is this, okay? I don't trust people. I don't trust people, y'all. People get these cars, they can't make the monthly payments as is. Life is hard, right? Life is hard. If you have to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car comes second, well, third. You got to pay rent, mortgage. You have to worry about food. Transportation is next, probably. And who has money for maintenance? You have money to get to and from work, and that's it. Who has time for maintenance? Now, I tell you guys this all the time, okay? In my complex area, cars drive past, they're newer than mine, okay? Probably, let's say 2018, 2000. I have seen some newer ones, but like say for definitely like 2018, 2019 cars. And these things, they just seem like when somebody hits a pothole, they're gonna just, like on a cartoon, you hit something and the car just falls apart. That's how these cars sound, okay? And I'm just like, people don't have money to fix these things. And then on top of that, some people cars get repoed, and who's dealing with that? At least with my current car, I've had it since 2011. The previous owner, there was only one owner before me. He had put 90,000 miles on it. He was a correctional officer, so he was on the road a lot. So it was a lot of highway miles. So my car, I feel safe with my car. I know my car, you know what I mean? Whereas if I get a used car, I don't know the backstory behind it. Even nowadays, even if it's one owner, I don't know how they took care of it. And that's the scary part. I know a lot of people may say, Candace, third, like, private sale. I don't know how to do a private sale. When the time comes, you never know, right? You just never know. But for right now, I'm scared of buying a used car. And yeah, I don't know. So about hopefully my car lasts for years, but that's the Buick Envista is the car I am thinking about. I think it's just nice. It's simple. It is so simple. The cost of it is before like markups. I'm not gonna have no markups about time I come around. I'm not paying an extra. These car dealerships, they're crazy. These banks are crazy with their lending practices. So yeah, no, no. So the car itself at MSRP is like 24,000. It's like 23,000. Let me just say 24,000. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I don't know about time I'm ready to purchase if that price will go down any. I doubt it. But I have some things about this car, right? I have some about the car. Of course, my next car I will want to last me for a long time, right? A long time. Um, and I don't know. Buicks has some good cars, like the Buick LeSabre. My dad had that. It was a good car. And the older ones, you ever think about Buicks, right? They have some good, reliable cars, to be honest, like the older ones. Nowadays, I don't know about these new cars. Let me know. What's your opinion? What car do you what car would be your next car, right? Not saying we're gonna get a next car, but when the time comes, right? Have you been looking? I look all the time. I look all the time. Um, I really do look all the time. The other one I was thinking about was the Honda HRV. But they changed the style of it. At first, I didn't like the style because I have to be in love with the car, y'all. I want a car that I'm in love with. I'm in love with my current car. When I got that car because I loved it. I did my research, looking at different cars, and I seen that car. Mm. So when I tell you guys that I'm content, I'm content because when I bought the car, that was gonna be my dream car. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, y'all. I know some people are like, Candace, well, if you want something, get it. No, I am content because I don't. Let me tell you this. I don't buy things just because. When I buy things knowing that I like it and I love it. You know what I mean? Especially big purchases. I love my car. I really, really love my car. Like basically most of the apartments I've had, I love my apartments too. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. So like I don't put myself into something no thinking like, oh, a year from now, I'm gonna want to upgrade. No, that's not the way I work. I I really like what I have. I have put thought into it, and that's why I appreciate it so much, and that's why I'm so content. I will say this: if anything, love what you're buying. Take your time with purchasing things because if you love it and that's what you really want, you are not going to be compulsive and being like, oh, I want that one. I want to upgrade. Upgrades are cool, but if you like your current car, so say for my Hyundai Sonata, I don't like the shape of these new cars. I think they are so ugly to me personally. Okay, over the years, they started to change the model, right? I think like 2011, they started to change the model of the Sonata. There's a couple of them that I do like, but the most recent ones, why does everything have to look like a spaceship? like so futuristic. I don't like that at all. But this Buick Envista, I feel like it's just so sweet, The inside, I haven't been to see anything personally, but I just think it's so nice, just so easy. But my big thing is the longevity of the car. So it has a 3-cylinder, you heard me, 3-cylinder turbo. And I'm hearing a lot about these turbo engines. Now, of course, you can't always go based off of things, but you listen to car mechanics and things like that, people who deal with cars. Obviously, the Buick Envista just came out in 2024. So there's not much about it, right? I haven't heard any negatives about it because it's new. Everybody's talking about the specs right now. But from what I hear a lot is that turbo engines are not the way to go. Are not the way to go. I forgot the ones that you would want, like a 4-cylinder. Is it C? It's like a CTV, I believe. I think it's a CTV that are reliable engines. So yeah, that's my only riff. But this is what I'm hoping. My car lasts for a while. Of course, my thought process may change about a new car, but this right here, because I look at cars a lot. The Honda HRV, the newer one, I don't really care for. I can fall in love with it. I will say that I can. The other car I was looking at, thinking I wanted to look at, was a Toyota CRV, I believe. CRV? Yeah, I think it's a CRV. It's just different, but they stopped making those. And now that, as time goes on, I'm like, they still look nice to me, still looks nice to me. I'm like, as I tell you, I like Honda. Like, I feel like Honda in my range is a good car. I don't know anything about these newer ones because I know even like some years after, like 2013s and so forth, engines were seizing up after like 100,000 miles. So I know the year that I have in my engine is a good engine. But yeah, we'll see how the Buick plays out. Look it up, y'all. Look up Buick Envista and let me know what you think. Some people like it. Some people are like, no. My only complaint, I don't care that it's a 3-cylinder. I don't care about that. Because I'm not trying to speed, okay? I'm not trying to speed. Some things that I take into consideration when I look at cars and things like that is gas mileage, the type of gas I have to put in there. I want regular gas. Does it have a lot of specs, like a lot of technology in it, right? These are the things I look at because more technology, the more, how can I say it? The more technology, like parking assist and all of that. If your car gets in an accident, I'm not even just that, your car insurance will be higher. Okay, the more specs it has. Obviously having regular gas, that helps there, not paying regular gas versus premium. And the gas mileage, this gas mileage is good. But you figure my lifestyle is different than when I first got my car. We're traveling a lot. We haven't traveled much at all over like the past 2 years. And now that Jamez is older, I don't think we'll do that much traveling anyways, So those are my thought processes that go into my next car. This will be like my car. My current car is just me and the girls, I don't want anything fancy. I just want something to get from point A to point B. But yeah, if I want a car that I'm going to love, and that car, I really like it. I haven't seen it in person, but I really, really like how it is and just how overall it is. A lot of people say it's a big bang for your buck. You know what I mean? I like that. I really do like that. Nothing spectacular. I would get the lower trim, which is the preferred. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Look it up. What things do you think about when you buy a car? What things do you think about? As I mentioned, this will be years from now, hopefully, but that's the car that I'm really looking at, not set in stone, but that's the car I'm really, really interested in. And over the course of a couple of years, I really want to see how things play out, because I don't know about that turbo engine. It's a three-cylinder. I don't care about that once again, but the life of that turbo engine, I don't know. So I don't know. But yeah, that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about my future car. What car am I interested in? I just want to be in love with my next car like I am with my current car. And that's why, like, I'm so hard to give that up. I want to put money into it, not just because of that. Me putting money into my car is an investment, but my car has done so well for me, you guys. I don't have major issues. I there's no major issues at all, and that makes a big difference. Big, huge difference. So y'all, I have to start getting ready for work. It is now 8:56. I have to load my computer up. But I just wanted to just come on and chat with y'all. As I mentioned, I would do some chats about different things that I wanted to talk about. So here we go. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.